Yo, what's up, guys? I've got another tier list for you guys, and today's tier list is going to be on the 2023-2024 NFL quarterbacks. And I'm going to be ranking these quarterbacks from S to F tier. So let's get started. So our first option is Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is a weird one because I think he can still be maybe like one of the worst team starters, but he's not terrible, so I'm gonna keep him at C tier still. He's not bad, but he's also not very good. Next is Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is gonna be great this coming season. I think he's gonna be towards B tier though. I think he's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna show his potential, and he's gonna be picking it up from last season. Jalen Hurts. I Jalen Hurts is an A tier. He's obviously better than Darnold and Justin Fields. So I think A tier is perfect for him. Next, we got Geno Smith, the Seattle Seahawk. I think I'm gonna put him in the same tier as Justin Fields. He's obviously not as good as Jalen Hurts, but I do have Geno above Justin Fields for this coming season. Next is Mac Jones. Mac Jones is trash. Patriots need to move on. He's garbage. Ryan Tannehill, same with him. Honestly, he could be B tier, but he's C tier. He's not that good. Josh Allen, he's S tier, honestly. He's S tier. I want to put him at F tier because I don't like him, but he's definitely S tier. Next is Jimmy Garoppolo. Ooh, I think I'm gonna put him at C tier, but like high C tier. I think that's a good spot for him. He's pretty mid. He just has to be in the right system for him to be productive. Next is Jordan Love. I'm gonna keep him at D tier, but he can definitely become B or even better. Honestly, he has potential still. He hasn't even started a regular season. Next is Sam Darnold, the Red Rifle. I'm gonna put him at C tier. I think he's a great backup. I don't think he could start. He's not that good to start in any of the games. So he's going to be towards the end of C tier, maybe even D tier. I might change it up in the end. Next is Bryce Young. I, I can't say yet, so I'm putting him on D tier with Jordan Love because he hasn't played a game yet. So I'm going to keep him at D tier. Definitely has upside. Jacoby Brissett. I think he's in the same range with Sam Darnold, but only slightly worse. And yeah, Daniel Jones. I'm putting him at B tier. I, he's slightly underrated. I actually really enjoyed watching him play last season. He was very solid for the Giants. And he's definitely going to step it up with Darren Waller on his offense. Saquon Barkley resigning on another year. The Giants are going to be great this season. Next, we got Lamar Jackson. I mean, I got him over Josh Allen. He's he is spectacular to watch. He's spe- spectacular football quarterback, generational. And so next is Joe Shiesty. I'm putting Joe Shiesty's top two quarterback in the NFL. Sadly to say, he is number two though. Next is Trey Lance. I almost want to put him at D tier because he hasn't really like proven himself, but he has at the same time. So next we have Trey Lance. I almost want to put him at D tier because he hasn't really proven himself yet, but he has a little bit last season before his injury. So I almost want to put him C tier for now, but I'm gonna keep him at D tier because he didn't play a whole season yet, and he looked very solid on the field when he was on the field. Next is C.J. Stroud. I mean, I gotta keep him D tier. He's a rookie. So yeah, Tua turned the ball over. Tua, I think he's B tier. I think he's probably highest B tier for sure. He can definitely get to A tier level by the end of the season if he stays healthy and his line protects him. Brock Purdy, I think he's going to be a solid backup. I still think Trey Lance should start for the 49ers, but we'll see what they do with the starting quarterback. Taysom Hill, he's just trash. He's not even a rookie, but he's trash. Drew Lock. Drew Lock's going to be a solid. I almost want to put him C tier, but I'm going to keep him D tier because he's not a starter. He's just a backup. Matthew Stafford, I think he's B tier still. Even though he had a bad season, he was injured most of the time, but he's not terrible. I just realized this is Bailey Zappi. Alright, get out of here. Mac Jones, your cheeks. Alright, so let's go off with Kenny Pickett. F tier. He's awful. He's awful. I have bigger hands than him, and I'm literally 11 years old. Alright, next is Trevor Lawrence. I think he's B tier. I think he's going to have a spectacular year this coming season. I definitely could see him going up to A tier by the end of the season. But I'm going to keep him at B tier just from what I saw last season. Next is Sam Howell. Can't really say. So next we got Teddy Bridgewater. D tier. Yeah, so Teddy Bridgewater, he's not very good. But you know what? I'll keep him at C tier. I think he's one of the better backup quarterbacks. Definitely could start for one of the worst teams. But yeah, I have him at C tier. Davis Mills, I think I keep him at C tier also. Not sure where. I'm just gonna keep him at C tier. Gardner Minshew, this is an interesting one because he has his games, but he's very inconsistent. I'm gonna keep him at C tier as well. Matt Ryan, definitely fallen off. I might just keep him D tier because he's pretty bad now. He's too old. He needs to retire. Dak Prescott, he's definitely B tier. He's not in any of these levels down here or Jalen Hurts level, so he's definitely B tier. Russell Wilson, interesting because I think he's C tier for now. I could definitely see him going up to B tier by the end of the season, especially with Hackett gone. All right, so we got Kyler Murray. Could see I see him A tier, but I want to put him at B tier just because he has his games, especially with D-Hop gone this season. I think he's gonna regress. He's not gonna do as good with the offense. Got Malik Willis. I'm gonna keep him at D tier because he hasn't really proved himself very much. Anthony Richardson. All right, Zach Wilson. Cheeks. Speaking of cheeks, did clap some cheeks. Next is Jameis Winston. I want to put him at B tier so much, but he's definitely C tier. He's definitely C tier. But I would like to have him at B tier at one point. Baker's C tier. Mahomes, easily S tier. Nothing to say much about him. Herbert, I want to put him B tier so bad, but he's definitely A tier. Rodgers, this is hard. He's either S or A. Definitely A plus. I would, if there was an A plus, I would put him at A plus, but I'm gonna keep him at high A. Jared Goff. Jared Goff was a baller last season. I low-key want to put him at B tier. I'm putting him at B tier. I don't care. Jared Goff played amazing last season. Kirk Cousins. I'm putting him. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at B tier. I'm gonna put him at B tier. Low B tier though. Marcus Mariota. I'm gonna put him at C tier. I think that's his perfect spot. I see Mariota slowly regressing as a backup for Jalen Hurts. I don't see him playing very much games, so that's why I have him at C tier. And last quarterback I'm gonna rank is Derek Carr, and I think I have a mid tier B. He's not very good, but not very bad. He's just like, honestly, he's pretty much better Kirk Cousins. He's literally Matthew Stafford, like a younger Matthew Stafford. Alright, so that's going to end off the video. Hope you like and subscribe. Thank you.